I've arrived at 1558 Southeast Cutter Lane in the Northwind condo complex. It is facing the train line, and so I'm going to walk in. It's the door on the left. I looked at the trim on this one compared to the other one, and it looks okay on the front of the house, but I can't comment for the back of the house just yet. Okay, so on the main level here, it's a little hard to see. This is what they call a bedroom. There's baseboard heating in here, and a ceiling fan. I'm really trying to find some lights. It's got a French door entry. These are laminate wood floors. It's got the window blinds installed. They're a little warped, which just happens with age. This is the garage. And looks like they've got some built-in shelving here on the right. The hot water heater is double strapped, which the lender would need to see. There's a door to go into the back, which I'm gonna go ahead and do now. There's a laundry sink and some built-in cabinets, which are nice to have already installed. Okay, this is the other front door, which is next to the garage. The other unit had some rotted trim around the balcony and the door near the balcony. This one, by comparison, looks better, but I'm not the home inspector, and the inspector would probably look at it in further detail. So this is the view in the back. The back is definitely more quiet than the front because the front is facing the neighborhood through street. But the trim out here looks pretty good on this building. Okay, so back in. There's a little coat closet next to the garage and next to the third bedroom. It has tile floors here. These are travertine tile with an inlay. It's got a frise carpet with a multi-tone color on the stairs. Then it transitions to the laminate flooring in the living room and dining room combination. It has the wall air conditioning, or sorry, wall heating, and then the wall air conditioning here. It has a larger balcony than the other unit. The balcony has a bit of moss buildup on it, which is probably normal, but I'd probably clean it off. The neighbor next door, theirs is a little bit cleaner. I'd say whoever was living here on a very part-time basis. Just looking again at the trim to see how it looks on this one. It looks pretty good. It may have already been replaced. It looks, oh, right there, it looks a little questionable. I'm gonna zoom in on that. That looks a little questionable. And then that other joint looks a little questionable as well. Otherwise, the trim looks pretty good. The trim on this building might actually be fiber cement versus wood, although actually that looks more like wood, so it's probably real wood. But it looks definitely like it's in better shape than the other building. Okay. Okay, so inside the unit, they probably have the light's flickering a little bit. It's probably the wrong kind of light bulb for a dimmer switch, so it's not doing that well. This is a very spacious room here, and the island is a good size. Looks like some of the light bulbs are out in the kitchen. I just turned on the light and we've got 2 working. These are granite tile countertops and the same kind of cabinets as the other unit with the melamine that tends to fail over time. These ones are in a much better shape. They're not peeling or bubbling along the bottom. There's a little shadow here, so this one does have a little bit of that bubbling going on like the other one had. These have a crown molding along the top and then crown molding in the living space as well. We have a sprinkler here, electric cooking with a tile backsplash, little pantry. I'm just checking the upper cabinets. This one actually has got a little separation here where it's definitely coming apart. I'm just looking at the flooring here. It looked like there was a bump, but it's actually a shadow from the oven.